Welcome back to London, everybody, a city where right now it is impossible to ignore football, and where in this kind of form it is impossible to ignore Arsenal Football Club. On the men's side, Arsenal are trying to win their first major trophy since the 2020 FA Cup. For the Arsenal women, it's a different challenge. They've already done what the men haven't. They've won the Champions League, and they've done it not once, but twice. Hannah and everybody over at the Soft Set are going to talk about Arsenal.
Thanks very much, Kate. OK, everybody, let's talk Arsenal then, because they've got such a strong women's and men's team. Jen, I'll come to you first. Do you think they've set the standard in the UK with integrating the two, in all your experience being at the club?
Yeah, I think, look, you have to go back. In the UK, for sure. We can talk about other European teams like Lyon and Wolfsburg, but for me, I'm going to go back to the sort of early 2000s, which Thierry would know really well, where probably your kit man at the time, Vic Akers, kind of pioneered the investment into the women's team. So he kind of, albeit we were still training semi-pro, right? But it was in the evenings at London Colney, and we felt integrated. And look, I think the success at the team at that point, they were the first English team to win the Champions League in 2000.
Quadruple.
Ooh, quad. There we go.
Quick correction.
Nobody has done that.
Yeah, and that was just, nobody had seen that before. Nobody had seen a full integration into a Premier League team, and for us it was everything. And the success came with it. But I think a lot of other clubs kind of did the same thing and took over. And a big investment takeover at Man City. When I signed in 2015, that was state-of-the-art training facilities. I think a lot of teams have picked up and really invested really well. But Arsenal, for me, definitely set the standard. And, you know, winning it again last year was absolutely massive for the club, and they've gone to another level.
Can I just ask you what your training standards were like before you seen this massive development?
In those...
Back in those days?
even in those days, it was standard of training or the facilities.
Yeah, the facilities more.
Yeah, I mean, it was... Look, even in those days, it was on turf that, you know, the guys wouldn't necessarily train on, or it wasn't used, or in youth grounds, not state-of-the-art facilities, not pitches that were being relayed every year, not watered every day, not, you know, nutritionists, full-time staff. It was all kind of people that worked other jobs, and that's crazy now thinking about it, but that's how fast the game has grown.
How did you stay motivated though?
Are you turned into...
Yeah, well, I just want to ask. I'm intrigued.
It was, look, we were beyond passionate about it. I'll hold my hands up. I was at uni at the same time. I was semi-pro. In my sixth form even, I was thinking of taking a year out and going travelling, because the game wasn't at where it is now. But I loved the game. My first opportunity was Arsenal, where it was, you know, the likes of Kelly Smith and Alex Scott, all these like top giants of the game, yeah, who had achieved at the top. And we stayed motivated because one game a year was televised, FA Cup final. So for me, that was still something to watch. So to see even the amount of games that are televised now and showcasing where the quality is at now is insane. But for me, I loved the game. I had so much fun, and it was a hobby that turned into a job.
But, you know, you talk about the club, obviously. We all know what it is now. The team can play at the Emirates. They can train. I mean, the facilities are crazy. I remember when... I want to talk about Vic Akers because, obviously, I never had him as a coach. I had him as a kit man. But I remember every single time him trying to get boots for the players or the stuff that we were not wearing anymore, pass it on to you. How important was he in the development of the team?
Huge. And not even because of what he did, but also his understanding of the game. There weren't many people around a sort of elite environment, right? He was working with you guys firsthand every single day, so he knew what it could get to. He just had to get it there. So it took him time, but I think he just saw an opportunity and saw the kind of investment that we were willing to put in as players. So he kind of took a chance on us. And I think we were all really, really grateful at that time. And he's still a club legend in his own right. And, you know, what he did for us was just incredible.
Is Kelly Smith...
Thierry Henry's unshakable belief, Arsenal's title chase after Aston Villa's upset. Following a surprising defeat to Aston Villa, Thierry Henry stands firm in his conviction that Arsenal can still claim the Premier League title this season. This news explores the reactions to the shocking loss, Arsenal's recent form, and the significance of Henry's words in the face of adversity. With insights into the match, fan sentiments, and potential future implications, we delve into a journey of resilience and hope for the Gunners. In the unpredictable world of football, a single defeat can send shockwaves through a club and its fan base. Arsenal's recent loss to Aston Villa was one such shocking moment, leaving supporters and analysts reeling. However, amidst the disappointment, former Arsenal star Thierry Henry offered a reassuring message. The Gunners can still win the Premier League. This news explores the reactions following the match, the implications for Arsenal's title aspirations, and Henry's enduring faith in the team. Match overview: Arsenal vs. Aston Villa, the build-up. Arsenal entered the match against Aston Villa with high hopes. Following a string of impressive results, confidence was peaking. Mikel Arteta's side had shown promise throughout the season, playing attractive football and showcasing a newfound grit. However, football is notorious for its unpredictability, and Aston Villa was poised to strike. Key moments of the match: early dominance by Villa. From the start, Villa applied pressure and set the tone for the match. Their aggressive tactics caught Arsenal off guard. Opening goal for Villa. Villa took the lead in the 30th minute with a well-executed counterattack, preying on defensive lapses by Arsenal. Arsenal's equalizer. Bukayo Saka leveled the score shortly after, displaying his talent and resilience, only for Villa to respond decisively. Deciding goal. A late mistake from Arsenal allowed Villa to secure the victory, forcing Arteta to reassess his strategies. Tactical breakdown. In hindsight, Arsenal's tactical decisions and player selections were scrutinized. The team's inability to maintain defensive solidity highlighted potential vulnerabilities. Analysts pointed out that Villa's aggressive approach disrupted Arsenal's rhythm, emphasizing the need for adaptability. Reactions to the loss. Fan outcry and disappointment. In the immediate aftermath, social media was flooded with reactions from fans. Disappointment and frustration permeated the online discourse. Many questioned individual performances, while some called for a re-evaluation of the team's tactical approach. The role of pundits and analysts. Football pundits weighed in on the match, offering insights into what went wrong. Some praised Villa's performance while highlighting Arsenal's shortcomings, particularly in defense. The contrast between Arsenal's potential and their performance on the day was a central theme in post-match analysis. Thierry Henry's response. Among the voices speaking out was Thierry Henry, who embodied the spirit of resilience. Henry's status as an Arsenal legend lent weight to his words as he asserted the team's potential to overcome this setback and continue their title challenge. Key quotes from Henry. "This loss is a bump in the road, not a dead end. Arsenal have the quality to bounce back stronger. Trust the process." The Arsenal squad, strengths and challenges. Current form. Prior to the Villa loss, Arsenal displayed an impressive record, showcasing attacking flair and improved defensive organization. The match against Villa raised questions about consistency and mental fortitude under pressure. Leadership on the pitch. Players such as Martin Odegaard and Victor Gyökeres emerged as leaders, guiding younger talents like Saka and Noni Madueke. However, the Villa defeat exposed a need for collective responsibility in high-stakes situations. Historical context of Arsenal's title challenges. Past glories and setbacks. Arsenal's rich history is filled with triumph and heartbreak. Learning from the past is essential, as the club has seen both the highs of invincibility and the lows of near misses. This history serves as a reminder that the path to glory is often fraught with challenges. The importance of resilience. Mental toughness in football. Resilience is a crucial attribute for any championship-winning team. The ability to bounce back from setbacks can define a season. Henry's perspective on overcoming adversity reinforces this notion, urging players and fans alike to keep faith. The call for unity. In tough times, unity among fans, players, and management is paramount. Henry advocated for the need to stick together, emphasizing that collective belief can propel the team forward. Support from fans can act as the wind in the team's sails. The upcoming fixtures, a chance for redemption. Analyzing the schedule. Arsenal's upcoming matches present opportunities for redemption. Facing rival teams and lower-ranked clubs will require focus, determination, and learning from the mistakes made against Villa. Focus on the next game. The immediate task at hand is to regroup and prepare for their next fixture. Arteta must harness the lessons learned, adapt tactics, and instill confidence in his players. A strong response is crucial to regain momentum. Supporting the team. Fan engagement. The role of supporters. Supporters play a vital role in a club's success. During challenging times, their unwavering support can inspire players to elevate their performance. Engaging with fans and creating a supportive environment is critical for Arsenal. Mobilizing the Arsenal community. The passionate Arsenal fanbase is known for its emotional investment and vocal support. Mobilizing this community to rally behind the team can be a game changer, particularly during difficult spells in the season. A path forward. Thierry Henry's steadfast belief in Arsenal's ability to win the Premier League serves as a source of hope in the wake of disappointment. The journey to success is fraught with challenges, but with resilience, adaptability, and the unwavering support of fans, the Gunners can turn setbacks into opportunities for growth. As the team prepares to rise from the shock defeat, the spirit of unity and belief will be essential in reclaiming their title aspirations. Arsenal's path forward hinges on learning from adversity and channeling that energy into championship performance. This news captures not only the immediate reactions to Arsenal's loss, but also the broader implications for the season ahead. Through the lens of Thierry Henry's faith and the club's historical context, we explore a narrative of resilience and hope for the Gunners.